to the hour of 5 p.m. in Boya. Want to come in for quickly salute the people of Ambazonia and for repeat some of the things the way we president don't talk and we statement they don't talk, and then the people the way the whole ground for home front they don't talk, and of course which way God the talk. I want to tell Ambazonia then say this government it don't declare say it dey work under God. That means say God there on top, they dey hear instructions from him and they dey work with that government. And we president be declare say like it be happen for Nineveh, like it be happen for Babylon, like it be happen for Egypt. This God way it be deliver the people the way they be follow ye, call the people of Israel, where they be the descendants of Abraham, and where we don't take Abraham as our ancestor, and we dey follow he because he be succeed, definitely we go be successful people. And we not just follow na blind history or something where it never ever happened. We dey create our own route. That's not what we are doing. We dey follow a pattern of a people where they don't be in bondage. First of all, bondage in the hands of Satan, like every other human being on the face of the earth. If first of all be in bondage in the hands of Satan, and then it also be in bondage in the hands of fellow human beings. At first, being a black on white colonization and slavery, then they can turn now, put we at lockerheads for be a black on black colonization and assimilation and oppression. And they oppress we now, just like Ukraine and Russia, so La Republic and Ambazonia. But the white folks, where they check say the sense pass monkey, they are now gathering behind Ukraine and Russia. And they check say we still be in the Stone Age where we don't know our rights. But I want to thank this present government of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, the interim government, where it don't stand with a focus. Many governments, the way they don't come for liberate Ambazonians, plenty don't come end up with egoistic and self-centeredness. As the day, they don't want to make any other person be. And if it come for time for really deliver, so they don't be sell out. And when they don't be sell out, what is the next thing? The next thing I say, they go try for take and put them for their belly, then sell other people. And that is why every now and then a remnant it be where it be focus. And sometimes this remnant it be a minority and it end up for remain on the wayside while confusion reigns and rules the atmosphere. And this one are the plan of La Republique du Cameroon. I get more for tell we again today, but more listen to the assurance where we get them as a result of God, where we don't decide say we dey under ye. And before I go, I want to tell Ambazon and they say today we don't enter the second day of prayer and fasting, where the federal government it call on all Ambazonians them where they know God, where they believe in the God Almighty, for joining these prayers so that God will get mercy on us as we get on the people of Nineveh, on the Jewish people in Shushan the palace, and in Babylon and in Egypt. Well, I know that some of us know the understand them. So the link, it will be open by 10 p.m. Amba time, and anybody will enter for join with for this prayer and fasting. So if you want to join with for the prayers, if you'd send me a message for this WhatsApp number where you see them on the screen, and then we will send you the link when the time it come. But for now, more listen to this declaration of which way Papa God he talk about Ambazonia. Listen.
I give you glory, Abba Father. You know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. You know my name more than the air. You know me, you know my name. I can see your hand in my life. Lord, I see your love upon me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the view. I dey hear your voice in my heart. Lord, I feel your love over me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the pillow. I'm a father, you know my name. Papa, you know me. Yeah. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yeah, yeah. Jesus, your love, now my master, your kindness, now wonder, Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I turn around, now you are the view. Jesus, you said I be a picking, no. Jesus, you said your love go cover me. Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I look around, now you are the pillow. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, yeah. You know me, you know my name. Papa, you know my name, Abba Father, yeah. You know me, you know my name. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yelele, 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 yelele.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. That assurance, now the one way people the way they know God, they understand. And people where they check say we don't be religious. I dey pity them because we not be religious. We be God a people them. And being a child of God, it be very different from religion. So when we dey talk and we hear what the way you dey sing today, we dey understand very, very well and very, very differently. But some people they understand them otherwise. Anyway, Ambazunas, I don't come for tell we today a little bit about this history where we dey inside, where a lot of people and many people they did the way they take things otherwise. And they don't want for follow up with the way they're supposed to follow up in order that they fit actually do what way God expect them for do in this life. I prefer start for tell we say our flight to Boya, it be on the right course. And as you know, this world no be straight. Crooked paths then dey for road where we must cross over. And in order for cross over this crooked path, then so many obstacles in there where if you sit down for watch and for look at the obstacles, at the end of the day you go give up. Yes, you will give up on the way. And why you will give up on the way? Because many people never understand say every good thing where man is enjoy in this life, that man he don't suffer for it and he don't pay for it. And I want tell we say as Ambazonians, we don't come a long way, very long. And this long way we will come, some of us will already know the ups and downs. Some people don't fall by the wayside. And now when we are going, we see the bones of the victims of this long way where we don't come from. And it makes some of us with the faint. Where be the bones? The bones now the gimmicks and the games and the slavery mentality where don't be buried in many Ambazonians. And the selfishness where in most cases I blame the devil, but of course a percentage of the blame it go for some of the Ambazonians them where they never learn from history. History will be very open and it happened for we before, and the history where they don't write them where it connect for we. What be the history where they don't write them where they connect for we? Any unrighteous person where you sell somebody where you not supposed to sell it, at the end of the day, chop the money. We see the case of Judas Iscariot. He sell Jesus, but he no be fit for chop the money. He leave the money, he die, he go. We see in the case of so many Ambazonians where they become up, like Pa Frundi in the 1990s. All man be there for a back. Every Ambazonian be there for a back. With a determination, say we will get we land. But selfishness and a fast game when a set and play on him, it make him in such a way that we did for what we did today, and with the dance we the dance. Opportunities then come, but selfishness when a certain put up for people the way they be alike, where they be like, and they be agree for go with Satan. As soon as they get into this trust and fellowship with wickedness, their future will be blurred. They don't see the big picture where be the Ambazonian people, they see at themselves. How they go sit down for up there, they go be president, all man will come bow down, say Baraka Dede. and they never ever ascend the throne. And today, plenty ambassadors, they know they learn. Like, wait, to go on now. Let's listen to our brother. He said, Abba, Father, when I come back, I will tell you the rubbish way it will go on now outside there. Where many people, them, they know the one for understand. But we will continue for talk. We will listen to our brother. Make a show we again. Say, Papa God. Now the person where with the phone.
I give you glory, Abba Father. You know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. You know my name, oh Daddy. I can see your hand in my life. Lord, I see your love upon me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the view. I dey hear your voice in my heart. Lord, I feel your love over me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the below. Abba Father, you know my name. Papa, you know me. Yeah. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yeah, yeah. Jesus, your love, now oh. My master, your kindness, now wonder oh. Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I turn around, now you are the view. Jesus, you say I be a picking no. Jesus, you say your love will cover me. Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I look around, now you are the pillow. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, yeah. Papa, you know my name, oh, oh, oh. Hey. Yelele, 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 yelele.
Thank you very much, brother. That is why we need people like you back at home for tell we exactly the mind of God, which way they think about us, because we don't embrace it. All right, let's go from there. I want for tell Amazonian and say, this place will day inside, no be so God will plan me go day. Yes, no be so God will plan. Some people then day where God be actually intend say, may they deliver Amazonia. But like Lucifer, he say, I will ascend on the throne. I will be like the Most High. I will get my seat for whichever God day. And all that kind of rubbish. It make us Satan be the way it be today. And today, we see the same deception where they go on in the hearts of men. People, the way they come out sincerely, say they want to deliver the people of Amazonia. Like Nifrun, they come out. But what happened? Satan looks some 30 pieces of silver. Now that way, PMUC there for your house, where we don't fight French goods until they capture you. That's why they tell Ambazonian and they say, you know, if you fight this battle by your strength, and when we talk people don't need to understand. They cannot understand why President Sako is turned out for be a person with a difference. I don't hear somebody don't talk say they preach Sako, say Abina whatever. Definitely I will be. Because somebody way it don't show good sense of which way would you go. It turn up for advice Ambazonians and it still be focused for 5 years counting. It's stand on one thing. Then you tell me, say, I can't go support people the way today they go wake up, talk with their mouth. Tomorrow they go talk like say what are they for their mouth. The following day they go talk through their nostrils. And another day, they talk different thing. Then they take we go for outside. Where would they actually see and so with our koro eyes them? How did they go different way altogether? Even though they pretend for talk and call the name of Ambazonia. No wonder Jesus talks, say, not all that say, Lord, Lord, they go enter the kingdom of God. And we don't see them, they carry Bible. But at the end of the day, but people, they see the way they follow them. Because they can talk. They feel articulate. They don't get that small grass where they chop and so they talk like a serpent. It just say, if we follow the voice of serpent for nothing. And just say, Jesus, we talk, say, make you be as wise as a serpent. Then he add a clause there. And as harmless as a dove. It just say, be stupid. Now, because the wisdom where serpent get them. Now, one of the wisest animals where God be creator. But Satan can't enter ye. Use them for deceive man. He get a punishment for crawl on the ground. But many people will not understand. They will come up with their own philosophies and talk their own grammar. This one a history where they talk. We don't see somebody and we don't see a line. We don't see a group of people where they don't come together, get back the government way it be they exist before La Republique through Britain. It come in and then France now it take over for assimilate as Paul Biabe talk. Say they don't try for assimilate we. You know what is called assimilation? Assimilation be even worse than annexation. Because when they assimilate you, that means they completely wipe you out. Your trace no go day. Which are where you come out, your family background, your cultural status, nothing. They will just wipe you out. And I think that way La Republique they struggle for do for the past 60 years counting, when they become invade our country. And then some of our people, they wake up, we don't call their names, they say, we go continue for call. They come up with goodwill, and they call their names today with tears in my heart, because we don't tell them, say the only power and the only way of escape, now forget a stronger spirit than the evil spirit, where they capture those where they don't get the spirit of God in their lives. But they look at we and they equate them to religion. And they tell we say the church where they talk about now for make money. But they see with their eyes and they hear with their ears. They how far we don't go. Yet, I don't know who bring this balok and who bewitch Ambazonians to this point. I don't know who do them so. But whoever it do them, I want to tell Ambazonians and say, we get a way out. And that way out, now the way we would talk. That Jesus way we talk. Where our brother don't talk for you say, He knows our name. That is why we still survive. Because Satan don't enter. Take almost all the good people them. If you go back for their history, for background, that's why I did tell some Amazonian them, when they come out for social media, they make noise. I tell them they listen to themselves. I hear one, I don't know whether a Republican or La Republic or a follower of these contractors. It don't follow almost all the contractors. So they can jump in. Also be like a defense chief for this interim government. Meanwhile, we be a strong supporter of one of the kidnappers and one of the strongest and first contractor of La République du Cameroon. He can they talk how if we go for a referendum, the international community that they go make we identity and that they go control and conduct and do and look and so. I say how people they so stupid and dull. We said the international community there. It go only come at that time. Why people don't know they learn? La Republic don't jungle, we play. Can't give we say, okay, we'll do the right thing now. He put yes and we go vote. Go vote we. Wait, same bill and yes. And you check say a chameleon or rather a leopard, it go change his skin. No way. La Republic a chameleon. Where today, when he see say you don't begin go for where they no fit catch you, they metamorphose, they change, and they say there is peace. For over 60 years, ring road never ever be. Road no dey for go for Mundemba. During this time where ambassador they don't say we take back our land, they don't carry machine them, go for Mundemba, say they dig road. And some people they know where they clap. How, which kind of dullness be this? For 40 years, nobody never ever win election for that country. And they will check saying and now way as when the president Paul Biya die. Just if he die, each of chair they go come do differently. The child of a crocodile, now crocodile. Move them for water, put them for aqua, or put them for inside fish pond. It goes still being a crocodile. See, Ambazonians, our solution, more go back for God. It go help we. That's why our president, he don't call for a special prayer for 3 days for Ambazonian people. Yes, I announce them for this government TV because it be now a national day of prayer and fasting for 3 days for Ambazonia. We know the benefit. We have seen the benefit. That's why nobody can shake our president. Come from whatever angle, you go meet up with a rock. And this rock is Jesus, where he hide inside. And he don't call the people of Ambazonia. Try to put them for inside. Some they metamorphose, wrong commode. Recently, we hear some Ambazonian the way me at the talk say, either they don't bribe them with money or they don't take them unawares in the way of an evil spirit. That's juju or nyongo or famla or one way or the other. So that they don't hypnotize them. And they use words the way they know fit define them. Where if you go to the root meaning of those words, you will discover say they come on from fry pan, they want go enter for fire. And when we try to explain, because of empty pride and hard-heartedness, where Satan don't induce anyone, don't harden their hearts. They need one for come out. Can't talk, say I'm sorry. I want to talk for Ambazonian people again for this we country talk on this our national TV. As many of una as una to listen to me, I dey repeat way to way we president don't talk. It don't explain them down to earth the meaning of plebiscite and the meaning of referendum. I go try for talk these two words them again, and we'll call it quit for today for our history. But before we go in there, we'll listen to When I Remember.
Come, let us rejoice and declare, hallelujah.
Thank you very much, our sister, for that. When I remember, if you know this man way pass all man for come for inside ye, I'm telling you, you got to waste a lot of your life for which way is supposed to go early, easy. You go discover say it not to just go. But let me tell you, when we talk of referendum, it be like illustration. Now, when somebody he don't marry, he get marriage certificate. If you want divorce, the person will be given a marriage certificate. Now court, when I go for that court, they got broken. But when you don't live with a woman for 5 years, 10 years, you get 3, 4, 5 picking them. You don't get no marriage certificate. Then you want for divorce. You carry the woman and go for court. We will not get no paper. Can you imagine where that one be? That one is the simple illustration Now, referendum, now a kind of come together of some tribes or some people in a country where they be disgruntled because of which way did they treat them, how did they treat them. But when they get their independence as one country, now that time where you feel they talk about referendum. But when they don't ever be one country, they do what they call and say plebiscite. And all these two BB word them for grammar, we don't fulfill them. In the sense that number one, if we talk say we go for referendum, it go talk say we don't be one country with the Republic of Cameroon. That means say they will cancel their independence will be there on the 1st of January 1960, where we not be there with them, or they will cancel our independence will be by joining them for 1st of October 1961. Then it will be now say one of these dates must be cancelled so that we go if we be now one country where we get the independence the same day. Either independence for 1st of October 1961, that is Republic of Cameroon and Southern Cameroons, or 1st of January 1960 with La Republic of Cameroon and Southern Cameroons. Wait, no, it don't happen. So, country people then, some of we don't go book, and some of we don't hear which way they happen for book them. Please, I beg, make we wake up, and when we wake up, we check sense. We president, it don't turn up for the thing way we will start for talk for 2016 when Patasang, Agbobala, Bobga Harmony, they will wake up, they talk say next Monday, next week, if we don't go back for we culture, for education, for we culture, for common law, then La Republic go know who controls Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. Which way they call and say Northwest and Southwest. And they not fulfill. Because every now and then, they be treat we with defiance. What did these slaves they go do? What did these 2 cups of sugar they go do? These rats. And on that day, they don't talk which way we want me they talk. We enter into a new era. The never again generation. As we enter for that never again generation, they don't bribe people them from head to toe. They still bribe them today. But you know the work. You know why? Because God, if he use his servant, him make that pronouncement under God, not by his strength. At the end of the day, he hand over to somebody where he be do juju like La Republic of Cameroon. At the end of the day, God take him back, give him for somebody where he be like our Moses. So they talk the same thing till tomorrow. He end up talk say we must go back to our original state where if it don't be restored on the 1st of October 2017, La Republic say they are being defeated. Britain way is shamelessly, she don't, when they cause this confusion, they she don't quiet. La Nkwarangwa we don't enter for money head. I don't know which kind of adjective to describe those kind of wicked beings. But I know say Papa God, where judgment day for your hand. He say we will not avenge ourselves. We will not revenge. He go avenge. And that is why we talk with some restriction. Because we believe say God, where He order our footsteps during this time for this particular move for inside with independence, He go see we through. And that's why anything we would do, we go back for God. Say, Papa God, well, we don't do way to way He wants me you do. You say, we'll be patient. Now with this, we'll be patient. As we be patient, help us. And if they help us, as if they help us with the go. The one the way they fall by the wayside, they fall. And the one the way they don't determine, hand over their lives to God, they be covered and they follow. Ambazonian, I want to tell you, I beg you, we will come back, follow this God, where He don't do so much, where we see how He do am. So if any man tell you, say, he no be understand, I want to thank God for the position where the Ambazonian people, they for home front, they don't take them. They talk, say, independence total. Because we don't ask some of these contractors them, say, who give La Republique the power and the strength for kind of give we will be equal in status? Who give them power for give we special status or for the project, for the proposed things for we? The chicks that will be because of minority. I believe where Thibault Nash, he can't tell we a few days ago, say international community no day because they did like dogs the way they don't die, or a lion that is dead. That's why I talk say international community no day. But we don't tell you say we be international community because we don't already declare and know our name, know our status, and know our standard. Because we need to do them by our strength. We need to do them by the strength of the man where we trust him, when a God, and He's doing it for us. Ambazonians, look at, go back for your history. I know talk about 1990, I did talk about 2016. Come up now. See the cream of people, the way they don't come out, say, we must go boya, we must go boya. Find out who's away they now. So they still shout boyas at the tail all the time. But look at the works, where did he do? Look at where did he do? If you want to go for boya, but without knowledge. If you want to go for boya, we never take the right food. That's why for ABC, this government's channel, will they tell you how to get to boya? I will tell you which way you get for do. But look at the one, the way they don't say, no way. We want to do it our own way. And they get out from the way of God. Go me, they tell you a story. They don't form all kind by kind jungle group them. It don't fail. Even the way they fight against interim government, they never come together. Because their contractor, we don't contract them. La République du Cameroon. Either physically or spiritually, it get a spell. When you don't throw away this spell, you dance towards that spell, and you still believe, say, you do the thing where you're supposed to do. Well, unfortunately, you know they do the thing where you do. Yeah, you know they do the thing where you're supposed to do. And that one are the thing where it really be surprising for many of us. It be unfortunate. We talk so some black clothes they wear, it don't cover some people their minds inside there. And when somebody come, they talk lie. Many people then they way they go believe the lie and they go follow the lie. When no truth no they ever come out. go and find out this thing of referendum. Now Republic start or na one of we start and how money start. Wait come upon ye for start that kind of talk. Now still the manipulation and the jungle play of La Republic of Cameroon for inside the mind, spiritually or physically. Because we don't tell many of our people the way they don't die. No take nyongo money. Every ambassador way they listen to me now. You know what nyongo money mean. No take nyongo money because nyongo money it go blind you. And you no go fit for waka the way we're supposed to water. They tell me say wait. Go sit down for day. You check saying now you no pass way. Yes, brother. We surrender, we don't know pass you. But we go boya. And we want for go boya as free people. We don't go boya under any other canopy. Make La Republic jump up, calm down. Make it do their worst or their best. But we want tell La Republic say, it no go waka. You know why no go waka? Because our God, he don't take over. And as he take over, he don't put you for position where where you go shock. Because with the go boy. Because with God, all things are possible. So any man where they shake for outside there, he talks, oh, this one don't talk so. Oh, this one don't talk so. Oh, this one don't talk so. Hold your peace. Hold your peace. The history where we dey inside, the one way, it be tell the Ambazonians and say, it is so God, it may like say the delay. It may like say no the hear. It may like say no the see. But God is the see. And God it get his time. And that time of God, now the time where we wait. You know they be late, you know they be too early. They come right on time. The Israelites, they fight Moses. Even when they be come up for Egypt, they murmured. They deceive Aaron. He make other gods, like the gods of Egypt. May they take them back for Egypt. They will take them back for Egypt. It been a molten calves where Satan don't enter for day. They never get no voice. They never fit talk. They must be carried about. And today, we get a lot of noisemakers. When they come for social media and they talk, you talk say they talk reality. I don't tell you of one young man where they talk to the veins that they come out for a truth. How they talk how a identity card na international community na you and go supervise them, na you and go do this one, na you and go do. I look and so I say, where Papa God? Where? Open these people their minds where they don't see them, make them see no. Who is UN? And what did they don't do? They want me to finish kill we. If they want to go for a plebiscite or for a referendum, they will kill more than 50,000 people, burn houses, displace people, punish people before they come down for go for a referendum. Why we do so? Anyway, I know the handwriting, saying as Satan, but you, the individual, you give yourself over to Satan. And when you give yourself over to Satan, you know what? He go use you, useless you. And that's why we, the Ambazonians of never again generation, we don't talk say, we don't agree. Whether you agree with us or you don't agree with us, the truth now say, we are going to Boya. And we must go to Boya. So those of you now, when they listen for here, listen for there, listen for here, listen for there, then come back and call me. Talk say, I don't confuse. You will confuse. Why you no go confused? When God talks, say make you chop for this side, you say no, you be too wise. You know if you only chop for table, you want for try to see how for put chop for ground, chop am. When you do like that, because the truth it be bitter, and lies they be look like they be sweet, but they have an ending. But the truth it becomes small, and it must achieve its purpose. And that is why we don't determine say we go follow the truth. Oh, we'll just agree, like Timo Nash can talk, and we'll just say what we want to do now, say we want to find solution. Forget about the root causes and going back to find our way to how we start. No. We'll just do now mechanical solving of the problem, and then we'll get peace. And la Republic tell we say, oh, no worry, we'll go dig on our roads. We'll give una, a fine place for Shidon. When I just agree, we'll come back as one. Because they know the plan where they plan. Finally, they will check say they don't assimilate with finish, as Paul Biabi talk. That's why they become in the way they become in. But they no be know. Say this never again generation no go bow like Frundi, no go bow like Abuabala, and the other people them, Anyangwe them, where they wake up, they be strong. They no go be fragmented. I don't hear somebody wake up, it mentioned the names of so many Ambazonians. Them. Some of them where they want to fight national battle on their own or as individual. You cannot fight as an individual. That is why we get to go back into our government, the interim government, where it don't be institutionalized, and la Republic wants to make they move that word president, move that word government, go by groups. They don't try to fragment we, bring in division, so that they go talk say, now for who we go talk, now for who we go talk. And the people the way Satan use them for broke off. Which side then they? I know say that they still make noise, but which side the noise they go? It's going nowhere. Because they don't get nothing for sure on the home front. They don't even go confuse the young men them where they don't wake up say, they don't push them to their backs them to the wall. And they wake up, they talk say, we're not going to leave them. Some of these Paul bear a group division them. They don't go push that boy them. They don't kill many of them. And at the end, say that they kill themselves. A few days ago, I be bringing a special alert. La Republic of Cameroon, it get a special squad of terrorists where they don't train them, send them into Ambazonia for the kidnap people them. We not take care, we not watch out. For when I wait, they tell when I say we there for battlefront. When I know they hear, when I go drink throughout the night. If you die, no problem. You find them. Some of them, the way they even stay for their homes, they can't push them out, drive, kill them. But I probably go fit, it no go fit finish all Ambazonia for take our land. Expert, they don't talk. I know say Menkak, General Menkak, will have to call and say, wait, he don't can't talk, say they go win by fighting in the battlefield. Meanwhile, the Bororo man will build mosque, the general, the gendarmerie man. He said, we cannot win by war. We'll go back for prayers. Then he talks, the other general, where they agree, say they don't win by war. But this man wait there for Yaoundé, under lock and key. They travel with ammo tank. They can't leave this one them. Make them go die and deceiving themselves. Ambazonians, listen. God has taken over, and God has won this battle for us. Take it from me. They go see. Say the God way, the check say he don't die. He is alive. And it is sick people who worship him in spirit and in truth. That is why we encourage Ambazonians now for come back into their LGAs come back into their counties, 3/4 of the chief people, the way they will jump in for say they want for fight with we, they don't take themselves out. Take the little money where they don't take them, then go with them. Then they are shocked for discover say the interim government it still do the thing where God wants to make them do. Because when God don't put finger, who can say no? And so Ambazonians, I'd like to encourage you, get back into your LGA, listen to way you are counting the talk, and above all, do the best way if you do, and contribute. When you contribute, you are helping to build and for tell Ambazonians, say you be with them. You are a community builder. And as a community builder, you need to be selfish. And that's why I want to encourage you for no go away. Stay tuned for inside our programs, and you go get another truth where it come up for we as Ambazonians for this we channel. May God bless the people of Ambazonia and make you take your decision. Say there is nothing like referendum, nothing like plebiscite. That thing never don't happen before. And today, nothing of that nature is not going to happen again. God bless us, and let us remember. God bless we till tomorrow. Stay tuned for another wonderful program by Ma Rachel, where it talk about building. Yes, building, appointment on building, on community building as we go on to build our nation. God bless us.
When I remember that Jesus died for me, when I remember, hallelujah, when I remember that Jesus died for me, when I remember, oh yeah, when I remember the goodness of the Lord,
More